Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is Talking Crazy 88 back again with another podcast for you. Early in the morning before I start my work day. Well, I'm taking a break from my work day. I just still got to make some phone calls and all that bullshit. All right? But I just wanted to holler at the players out there because I was watching a segment of Mason Cameron. It is what it is. In this show, I enjoy this show. They crack me up. Every time I listen to this, every time I watch their program, their broadcast, I always have start off at a good day because them brothers be having me cracking up. Now, here's a fun fact. I went to school. Well, they went to school with me. Both Cameron, as you know, Cameron and Mace were on my high school basketball team that went to the finals, championship finals back in March 14th, 1992. And I was a senior in high school, so full disclosure, I don't know these brothers. I do not know them. I've seen them around once or twice in the halls. And that's about it. I've never had a class with them because I was a senior at the time. I was in my own world. I wasn't fucking with the underclassmen, all right? So I do not know these brothers like that, all right? All right? That's full disclosure. All right? I kind of figured it out when they blew up as being rappers and everybody was saying they went to our school. I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm like, yeah, that's Cameron. That's Cameron Giles? Shit. All right, that's cool. That's cool. So, I finally, somebody from our school made it. They made it as a rapper, but albeit they made it. They became a success for themselves, which is very admirable. That's a lesson that you young brothers should follow. Not necessarily these brothers' path, but you can still make it out there in the United Snakes of America, as you want to call it. All right. Now, the only reason why I was at that championship game, because I normally don't go to, when I was in high school, I didn't go to high school basketball games. I didn't really see the need of it. I was following college and NBA. Why would I follow high school at that time? Especially my high school, who was always in the playoffs every year when I was there. But the only reason I was there, because the championship game was played at the Garden. And there was a chick on the cheerleading team that I wanted to get a date with. And spoiler alert, I got the date. Yeah! After the game. Now, that was the game where there was a free throw with 3.5 seconds left. But I think the school we was playing against was Brandeis. And what's his name? I forgot the star player from Brandeis. He put up the free throw, missed it. Cam got the rebound, took it up all the way up to the court with 3.5 seconds left. Put up a very good 3-point shot. I thought it was going to go in. I saw it was going in. It had the arc, and then I heard clang. Boom. We lost the game. I think by 50, 56, 55, I believe. By 1. And it was a very good game. But I'm going to start off the show. I want y'all fellas to listen to this clip because he was giving out some game on how to handle women. And I've been trying to tell y'all in my last couple of videos, my live streams and podcasts, that why do you need to lie to these women? It's not really all that worth lying to. And number 2, you pay a bitch to go away. You don't pay a bitch to stay. So all y'all simping ass brothers, y'all need to listen to this. Y'all really need to listen to this game. Stop giving these bitches money. You pay a bitch to go away. You don't pay a bitch to stay. Let's go.
Used to cancel dates if they brought up Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless. She said there is nothing more unsexy and unflattering than when you're talking to somebody who's a potential love interest and you're trying to get them to know them and they're like, so what's Stephen A. Smith like? So Mace, on the opposite end, have you ever been? Again? Yeah, she would be on dates and they would ask her what Stephen A. Smith is like or ask her questions about Skip. Like, on the opposite, have you ever been in a similar situation where people were asking you about somebody you were associated with, friends with, cool with, and does that bother you?
We should be asking you this, Stat.
Damn commercial. Sorry about that damn commercial.
We can start
Do
with
you
it.
ever go on dates and people ask you about Cam and ask you about Mace and say, what are they like?
Yes.
And is that a bummer for you? Because you would be better to answer this question
Yeah,
than us.
funny question. Yes, that has happened, and
I gotta stop it right there. Treasure Wilson, Stat Baby. She is a fine motherfucker, I tell you. Man. Just my type with the hair, very cute smile, very good chocolate skin, beautiful chocolate skin. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Praise God. Anyway, let's go.
it's like I don't like it. Like, I remember I went on a date. Somebody was dressed up as you for Halloween, and I was like, hell.
The date?
Yes. Yo. I never told Kim this. I was like,
Now, why would anybody want to be dressed up like this waterhead motherfucker? But that's neither here nor there. Whatever.
Oh, I
on
hit
a
the
date
jackpot.
with this guy, and he was dressed up as Cam for Halloween.
Yeah, on.
The pink, and he was like, yeah, like, that's so dumb. Like, people just be, and I love it. Like, I love that, like, you guys support me. I love that. But in dating, it's
Let me
been
do it
so
this way,
hard.
fellas.
It's
I'm
been
sorry.
so difficult.
Where is
My
this?
life has
Like,
forever
see the
changed.
nigga with that on though. Like, did you discuss it?
That's weird for me. He's like, I love him. Like, I'm like, yo. Which anytime, I've been on dates with, like 9 to 5, been on dates with doctors, and I've been on dates with celebrities. And it's like, people love y'all. And I knew that. But like, I'm not trying to talk about work. I'm not trying to talk about y'all. And I don't. Like, I dismiss it. But the Halloween thing was crazy.
It's crazy.
And then it's like, like, people don't like clear their search. And it's like, I've seen my name,
In a search.
what's this? Like, let me search it up real quick. Hand me their phone. I've seen my name, or I've seen like the recent be like the show. Y'all know how
Wow.
weird that is? Like,
That's weird.
I can't
I
do
remember when we
it.
was shooting in Miami, and Stat told me she went on a date. And they got to dinner, and they was chilling at like the Airbnb or whatever. And nigga was like, "Yeah, you mind if we watch the show real quick?"
No, he didn't.
I ain't see it today. You mind if we?
All right, I gotta stop it right there. This is what happens, fellas, man. When you dealing with, if you happen to get a date with Stat Baby, all right, please let's not be starstruck. Just say, hey, that's your job. That's what you do. I'm sure those brothers are solid. They've been helping you out with your career. That's how I would have been. I've been like, fuck them. But that's just me.
I should, that got to be like, yo.
Exactly. And mind you, like, I was like, because again, like, I was in college, so it's like, I'm literally living my normal life, which is not the same anymore. We are very aware of that. So I can't do the same things, can't go to the same place, can't be around the same
I
people.
think
I
you was
know
just
that.
about to finish school when this happened.
It was like the last semester. Like, I'm excited to graduate, and he wanted to go watch the show because he was late on the episode. I'm like, damn, I can't even. What do I do? I can't do nothing.
That's crazy, Stat.
Yeah, I never told y'all. It was
So
wild.
when he asked you, can he watch the show, what did you tell him?
No. I was like, automatically, I'm like, okay, I'm busy. Like, I have something to go do. Like, damn, I forgot.
He basically is like going through his mind like, yo,
See,
I got her here with me.
When it wasn't my go, like, I went through that when Mace got on before me. But I'm not like that type of person. I am that type person. I'm not, but like, yeah, then fuck them if you want to fuck them. That's up to you. Because it's going to be my turn. Don't come running back when it's my go.
See, fellas, this is the confidence and the charisma that you have to have, like Mr. Cameron, or Cameron Giles, or Cameron. All right, he doesn't give a fuck about these bitches. All right, I mean, if you with me, okay, cool. But if you want to be with my friend, go ahead. Bye. Either way.
Where Mace at? I don't know where he at.
Yeah.
So I went through that a little bit with Mace. Maybe Dame time to time when Dame was up, but I never was really one of them niggas that was like, be mad that you like my friend. Cause I always had the attitude like this. This was my attitude where I got a girlfriend and all my other bitches, I can't control them. Now, if they want to go bone you, cool. My girl want to bone Mace, then I would have had a problem with that. Yeah, but all my other bitches, I ain't never cared, B. I never was like that. I'd be, oh, go ahead. He in the next room. Not going to do it. I never was really one of the people that would get upset if you ask, but like, as far as, like, I'm sitting here trying to think, outside of Mason, maybe Dame, I never had to really go through that, no.
Yeah.
Because it's different, it's been different levels. Like, I've been popping since I was 14, maybe not with money, but I was known out there. My name was ringing bells, man. A little basketball here and there, so I never really had a problem with females. I never really had a problem, like, getting kind of what I wanted to get when I wanted to get it. And so I had options. I know people like me, I'll leave you for less than one to bone Mace. I'll leave you for way less than that. Snore the wrong way. Yeah, do anything. It don't take much to turn me off. I'm not a big feet person, so if you won't wear socks in the bed sometime, I look for shit on your feet to make me mad. Sometimes I'm my own problem. I look for stuff to make me mad so I don't be bothered with you. I'm in my own way, to be totally honest with you.
Let me stop it right here. Some of y'all motherfuckers, see, this is what I'm talking about. This brother has options, meaning that he has abundance. He has an abundance mindset. I mean, he can just, but he also has money, power, and fame as well. So he's allowed to, be super picky. He's allowed to, you got corns on your toes, out. You snore, you're out. You're farting in the bed. Get the fuck out of my house, you gotta, I don't want you fellas to go that extreme, but there is something that will turn you off about a woman. And you motherfuckers are too afraid to cut a bitch off. Because of that. Because you're afraid you're not going to get another woman. See, look, let me just say this, man. I got rid of a bitch who was a fine, y'all would say, y'all talking crazy, that's a fine motherfucker. But she just got on my goddamn nerves. So I had to get rid of her, man. She turned me off, man. She was asking for money. It gotta go. Because I pay bitches to go away, not to stay. Let's go.
Like, I'm actually the person. Yeah. Last thing I will add, it definitely has changed, like, everything, and it's trickled down to my friends too, because it's like they'll be going on dates or something and like see that I posted like, oh, like you're friends with Stat, like she's so tough, like can you call her? My friends are like, I'm not calling my friend, right? Like it's all of those things, and especially like I said, the transition from school to now, it's like all those people who like in college obviously had class and stuff with me, like, do you remember me from da 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 da? I'm like,
son, I love you. But it's time to give up these silly little kid games and go into the real world like a real adult.
I'm like,
there we go.
A Greek picnic? Like that was 3-4 years ago. Like when I was strolling, like I don't.
Yeah, imagine somebody trying to force you to remember something from 25 years ago on Memorial Day.
Yeah.
On the right-hand side of Collins Street.
That's crazy.
You don't remember? It was sunny out and the sky was blue.
I don't.
Yeah, man.
I
I just
do
lie and act like I remember because they'll talk you to death to try to force you to remember some shit.
But I will say I do not mind the sports conversations. Like, that's cool. But, like, people will be, like, directly quoting, like, things from y'all or, like, try to, like, use it on me. I'm like, bruh, you cannot.
Imagine a nigga be like, pause.
No,
They don't even got nothing
you
to
were
do with
laughing.
it.
I'm dead ass. That happens.
Pause. Pause.
I'm like, no. Like, that happens all the
And
time.
nigga like, yo, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stat, you ain't say pause.
Yes. Like, you guys are
Why
joking
you
about
on a
it.
date?
Yes, you guys are joking about it. That is my real life. Like, I don't mind the
Yes.
sports debates. I don't mind a couple conversations, but like quoting you or like, oh, the waiter has a grasp on the yacht. Like, why would you say that? Like, we cannot do this. We can't. We cannot. So yeah, that's a little insight into how my life's been going. So
That's wild. That's weird. It feels like an audition.
honestly, yes. Or some will try to like play it off. But it's like I can tell. I can always tell.
Yeah. It's not easy out there, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. That's why I'm still out here, man.
It is not.
It's not easy, man.
It is not.
And like I said, for me, it do not take a lot, man. One thing, don't drive right. Make a wrong turn while you driving. I get mad. I get mad at anything, yo. I get mad shit. You don't know, you never heard Wu-Tang, you don't know the 4th song on the album. Like, I'll make shit up. It's just not to be bothered.
Wow, that's
When I give a girl money, it's for them to leave.
See?
It's not for them to stay. That way you can't say you did anything for me. It's not prostitution. It's that way. It's not prostitution because I'm not paying for no pussy. It's not me buying you a bag so I feel like I'm tricking on you for the pussy. It's get your nails and some lunch tomorrow. It was nice. We had a nice night.
I think we need to put a poll up. Who's more toxic, Killer or Future?
That's wild, boys. You need to put a poll up and see who's more toxic.
pull up and see. I will add though. I mean, shoot, y'all can let us know in the comments. I don't really think you're I just think you're very upfront. So I don't really consider that like, to be completely honest. I just feel like
Yeah,
you know what you're getting. So if a girl's gonna try you, it's like, you know you're about to try me. So you know what you're about to say is about to piss me off. So if you want to say it, go ahead, because you know me and I warned you. That's what I get from you.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I think you're very.
Let me stop it right there. Let's go. Fellas, this is what I'm talking about. You got to be upfront and honest with these bitches. All right? This is the reason why you got a brick thrown through your windshield, fucking with these hoes. Okay? This is the reason why. This is the reason why. And that's even your incels out there. You need to be privy. You need to learn this game. You need to learn what's going on out here, man. You pay a bitch. You have to be upfront and honest with these broads. They ain't shit. Believe me, they ain't shit. They're not trying to make money off of you, off of your money. What you give them. They're gonna 9 times out of 10, they're gonna smoke it up. Okay? They're not gonna buy real estate. They're not gonna buy crypto. They're not gonna buy stocks and bonds and whatever. They're not gonna invest in their future using your money. All right? So you pay a bitch to go away. You don't pay a bitch to stay, and you got to be honest with these bitches. That's not toxic. That's not toxic at all. Don't let nobody, don't let a bitch or a bitch ass motherfucker tell you that, hey, you're being toxic by being honest with these broads. No, you're being true to yourself.
Open and upfront.
You know what happened, and I know we got to wrap soon,
Yeah.
but for just my last thing on this topic is that I got tired of being scared. Like, and when I say that, me and Sin and who else? Suge talked about it because we had all had girlfriends at one time. And we kind of all wanted to get out the situation we were. I think none of us with the people that I'm talking about, so Sin's ex and Suge ex, and sorry if y'all have made collateral damage to this conversation. But
I went to the dentist, did an x-ray, and he comes back and he's like, you've got 2 cavities. And they're like, you have to like get them out. So
and sorry if y'all have made collateral damage to this conversation. But niggas be scared when they cheating, yo. Because every time you're doing something.
Well, listen, if you got a girl, why are you cheating? Be upfront, man. And in Cameron, he's gonna explain why.
Wrong, and let's say you're in a hotel or something, and your girl call you like, this bitch see me walk out the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Then you come in, she like, what's up? And you like, what's up? What's up? And then you may think she may know something because you did something, but she may not know anything. Like, that shit is a mess of feeling inside, tired of being like, damn, what this bitch know? What did I do? I gotta sneak this. I gotta wash my underwear. I gotta do. I was fucking. And I don't owe you an explanation. That's where I wanted to get in my life. To where I don't have to feel scared. Like, that shit is not a cool feel. And I don't like lying. I don't want to be lying like, yo, I swear to God, I was there.
right.
Yo, call what's the name? Then you gotta call your man and tell him, yo, if I call you with this bitch, we was in the studio, all right? I'm tired of that, yo. That shit is whack and draining. And I just wanted to be free and want to laugh when somebody questioned me. Like now, if I get on a new date or something like that, and a new night, or some dealing with somebody new, and it's getting to that point, and they be like, I see somebody wasn't answering their phone last night. Where you was at? And I'd be like, you crazy, what you did today? That's how relationships start. Nobody says, do you want to be my girlfriend, you want to be my boyfriend? You start answering questions and lying about shit.
Yep. That's how relationships begin, fellas, between men and women. They never sit down. It's never, especially if you got the drawers on the first or second date. All right. That's when the questions come up, because that bitch she's catching feelings for you. And she's going to start questioning you like she's your girl. That's your girl, man. Especially if you hit the bottom on that bitch while fucking. Let's go.
That you was doing because you don't want to tell them the truth or hurt their feelings or want them to know whatever habits or fetishes you like or whatever. So you start lying and they start asking questions. Why you wasn't picking your phone up? Where you was at? This, that, and the third. That's how relationships start. So as soon as I hear them type of questions, I just start laughing. Be like, yo, you crazy. What you did today? And just curve the whole shit so you don't think that you can ask me those type of questions.
Well,
See how smooth.
in the comments, let us know if you think that's toxic.
Well, let me stop it right there. That should be the end of the segment right there. But that's not toxic at all. That's being a man. That's being honest. Being a man in the 20. That's what we used to do in the 20th century. See, a lot of y'all ripping and running and lying to these broads, it gets exhausted. That's why I tell you, brothers, it's not worth it. It's not worth it lying to these bitches, man. It's not worth it to spare their feelings and whatever. It's not worth it. I mean, if you just want to date other women while dating her, and let it be known, if she's cool with that, let it be known. You're not married. I mean, think about it like this. She's not marriage material. And I suggest all young men out there to avoid it as long as possible. See, I'm 51. I had a 30-year bachelor party. And I'm going to keep it going. But one thing I've learned over the years is not lying to these bitches, man. I'm too old to be stressed out. I'm too old to be ripping and running, getting my boys involved. And no. I'm never going to lie to a bitch ever again because they're not worth lying to. And I wanted you to hear that whole segment. I do apologize that the segment is so long. But I just want you to get the whole context of this segment. And Please note, this is for fair use only. Fair use. I'm not making a damn dime off of this. All right. This is just purely commentary. All right. I just want y'all fellas to know what the fuck is going on and why you're being questioned by a bitch and why you got a brick thrown outside at your windshield or at your window. Or a bitch coming up to your house at 12:30 at night wanting some answers from you. Because she saw you at the club. Her friend saw you at the club the other night. Dancing with some skis. Okay? I want y'all brothers to be safe out there, man. And the only way you can be safe and the only way you can scream bitches out is just tell the truth. Be honest. Your stress will go down. Trust me. She's not the only bitch in the world. There's 2 billion bitches out there for you to go after. All you just need is one that you can click with. All right. Well, listen. Let me go ahead and get back to work. I gotta run. This is Talking Crazy 88, and I am out of here. And fellas, let's be careful out there. All right.